Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all having a great night. So Alexander Povetkin, he knocks out Dillian Whyte. Wow. Um, I can be the first to say I did not see that coming. I thought, as guys saw in my last one of my last videos, I clearly said that Dillian Whyte was gonna go right through Povetkin, but I gave Povetkin a puncher's chance, and yeah, he gets the knockout in the fifth round, and he's now the WBC mandatory challenger for the winner of Wilder and Wilder, or excuse me, the winner of Wilder and Fury 3. So yeah, this was a really good fight. I watched it live and I was super, after that fourth round, I thought that in the fifth, I was just saying like, oh, Whyte's he's gonna go right through Povetkin in this fifth round. He's gonna hit him with another flash knockdown, and the ref's gonna look at that. He's got knocked down 3 times, and he's just gonna wave off the fight, and Whyte's gonna be the and still. But yeah, what a turn of events. Listen, that uppercut, that was the sneakiest uppercut that I've ever seen, or that I've seen this year. That was, I did not see that coming. I did say in my last video that, what did I say? I said that I'll give Povetkin a puncher's chance, and that his timing needs to be on point in this fight, and it was on point. It definitely was. Povetkin, he hit Whyte with like the perfect uppercut. It's almost kind of the same shot that Anthony Joshua knocked Whyte out with, but yeah, credit to Povetkin. How many fighters can say that they've got knocked down twice and they suddenly just come back with a vicious knockout? I guess only, some fighters that can say that are Tyson Fury, although he knocked Wilder out in the rematch, and Andy Ruiz Jr. with the Joshua fight, but he was knocked down once. But yeah, wow, what a fight. Yeah, Povetkin, he showed. I told you in this last video. I told everyone in this last video that I made. I said, I don't care about age. Age is whatever you make it out to be. And Povetkin, he's fighting like he's 20 years old, or he's in his 20s. It's crazy. Yeah, what a fight. He beat a prime Dillian Whyte. And listen, I know that the boxing world's going to go off on Whyte. They're probably going to trash him, but listen, Whyte is still a good fighter, right? He still dropped Povetkin twice in this fight, He's not in my top 5 anymore, I'd say, but he's in my top 10. I'll give you the rankings of that I have on my list. I have Anthony Joshua as number 1 still, because I get why a lot of people say Tyson Fury, but the reason I put Anthony Joshua first is because he's defended his belts. He's defended them 3 times, and then he lost them to Ruiz, and he got them back again. He became a 2-time heavyweight world champion, so that's why I give it to Joshua, the number 1 spot. Number 2, I give Tyson Fury, obviously. Number 3, I give Deontay Wilder, because his only loss is to Tyson Fury. Number 4, I have Alexander Povetkin, just because he beat Whyte tonight. Number 5, I have Luis Ortiz, and then so those are my top 5, and I can go to the top 10 now. Number 6, I have Joseph Parker. Number 7, I have Ruiz Jr. 8, I have Dillian Whyte. 9, Derek Chisora, and 10, Alexander Usyk. I have more in my rankings, but I'm not going to get into those right now because I'm going to keep this short. But yeah, this is great for the heavyweight division. It sets up a lot of good fights. We have Joshua and Pulev next. That's going to be a super good fight. That should be next. If that's not next, it'll probably be Usyk and Chisora. And then we got Whyte versus Wilder versus Fury 3, the trilogy. So now that we're on the discussion of future fights, I'm gonna say what what the future looks like for Povetkin. He has a lot he can do. I think what he's going to do is he's going to rematch Dillian Whyte because Eddie Hearn or Dillian Whyte, he had a rematch clause with Povetkin, and Dillian Whyte, he's gonna probably sign that contract or not sign it, but he's definitely gonna get it because I know that Eddie Hearn said after the fight that Dillian Whyte came up to him and he said something along the lines of give me the rematch immediately. I want the rematch. I want that immediate rematch. That's probably what his next fight is going to be. But if it's not, I'd like to see Alexander Povetkin versus Deontay Wilder. If Wilder versus Fury 3 doesn't happen, I think that would be a great fight. It'd be a good challenge for Povetkin. Because he beat a top 5 guy, so now he can go up and beat a top 3 guy. What else? And obviously if he can't get that, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him fight Luis Ortiz. They're somewhere around the same age. They're both very experienced. I'd like to see that fight. Povetkin vs Ortiz. I think that'd be good. But for now, I think that Whyte is going to rematch Povetkin. I think that's the next fight. A lot of the British people, they're upset, But Anthony Joshua, he predicted that Povetkin was going to knock out Whyte. He's that's what he said. And it's going to be good. This was a big fight tonight. I was shocked. I can tell you. I screamed when I saw Povetkin land that clean uppercut. That was crazy. What do you guys think of the fight? What do you think of this knockout? What do you think of where's Povetkin ranked on your list? Leave it down in the comments. I'm interested to see. But what a fight, what a knockout. This could be upset of the year, or if not that, it could be knockout of the year, right? Unless AJ and Pulev gets made this year, and then AJ, he knocks like Pulev out in in a better fashion than Povetkin did to Whyte. But this was a crazy fight. It really it just shows that age, it doesn't really matter in the sport. You can however old you feel, it doesn't matter. This he's 40 years old, and he's 40 something years old. And he showed that he has the physical embodiment of like a 20-year-old. That it doesn't matter. He just he threw that uppercut out of nowhere. He was very stoic in this fight, in that he just he didn't really care about those 2 knockdowns. He's like, he said, no, you're not taking this win away from me. He really he surprised everyone, I can tell you that. I don't know where this puts Whyte. He could if he doesn't get that rematch with Povetkin, I'd like to see him and Ruiz possibly, or I'd like to see a rematch with him and Joseph Parker, because I think I think that'd be a good fight, a second fight, because the first fight I thought was a bit, that headbutt happened, is what it is. But I mean, overall, I think that they're gonna rematch Povetkin and Whyte. What a win though! What an upset. But anyway, leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below. I guess I also saw the Sean Porter fight tonight. That was a good fight. Porter, he won every round of his fight. So credit to him. But this is what people are going to talk about for a few days now. It's definitely it's probably going to be knockout of the year. This has me pumped though. I want to see more fights. I want to see more heavyweight fights. Whatever gets made next, I don't care what it is. Wilder, Fury, AJ, Pulev, Chisora, Usyk. I just want to see another fight, So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you all have a great night. Hope you all enjoyed this fight. This was it was a classic knockout, huge upset, and yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, take care.